What's going on, YouTube? Joe Skillful. In this video, I want to talk about self-employment and why I would rather work for myself than work for somebody else. Now, starting your own business, whether it be like a small business or like a big company, is an area that a lot of people don't really venture into because of the risks that come with it. A lot of people, they worry about not making back the profit, not getting back the money that they invested in their business, and that they'll end up losing their all that they've spent on their business. So they'll lose all that money that they've spent, because if you think about it and you take a close look at it, most businesses don't succeed. I think they said within the first 3 years of operation, within the first 3 years of existence, most of them they defunct and they closed down after that. And I can understand that, but for me, I feel like I would kind of take the risk, but the way I would do it is that I'd make sure I have a good decent amount of money saved up in the bank, so that in case of anything, I'll still have that to lean back on. The reason why I would like to work for myself and be my own employer is because I really don't like working for people. I really can't stand people talking to me any way they feel like it. I can't stand having to check in for somebody, check out for somebody each day. I can't stand that. I especially hate having to deal with managers and bosses. I especially hate that, man. Having them look over you all day. If you screw up and make a mistake, they feel like they can yell at you and disrespect you in any kind of way they want. I really don't like that, man. That's why I really want to own my own business and work for myself, or at least have a job where I can work online and work at home. I can actually work from my home. I could do things at my own pace. I don't have anybody rushing me to get this done at a certain time, get that done at a certain time. I could work my way and stuff. People, suggest, like, tell me how I should work. I really want my own freedom. Or perhaps it would be best to save up, just keep working and save up my money until I can reach that point of financial freedom where I probably don't have to work again ever again. But then again, I would probably have to make investments to keep that income coming in, to generate more income through my investments, probably in the stock market or wherever. But working for someone, that's always been something that I looked at or heard stories from other people and hear about how they're spoken to and how they're treated by their bosses and their managers. And I say, no, that's not. I say, that's certainly not for me, man. I mean, if you saw the previous video that I made, I spoke about a manager that feels that I feel talks to me however he wants, and plus it's not just him; it's actually other people, other supervisors. But that's I'm not gonna get into that. My personal job. I'm just talking about in general because I've had a job before this job that I have now, and that boss, oh my God, he was a real douche. He was a real douchebag, an old douchebag. I really didn't like him, and he would yell. He would get very high rate over the slightest mistake, and he would talk to me however he wanted to. And he wasn't even good with the customers either. A lot of customers complained about him and said he was too aggressive and that he was pretty much an a-hole. To sum it all up, he was an a-hole, and unfortunately his place is still in business. He works at he owns a Subway franchise. It's still up and running because I pass there sometimes, but I don't go in there to buy anything because I'm not gonna support a guy like that. I'm not gonna support his business. I'm really not. From the way he treated me, I'm certainly not going in there and supporting him. No, no way. Mm-mm. And it's not only that; it's also the unlimited profitability that you can gain out of a a self-owned business. You know, it's the unlimited profitability. I mean, I know there's going to be more liability that comes with owning your own business, and there's going to be more. You're going to have to make sure your employees are up to or keeping up with what they're supposed to do. They're on top of what they're supposed to do to keep the business afloat. But you know, and by the way, if I became an employer, I would not speak to my employees disrespectfully. So don't think that I would speak to my employees any way that I feel like, because I do not believe in that. I mean, I do understand that you have to be somewhat firm and assertive when it comes to your employees, so so they get things done. But I'm not gonna just talk to them like any way that I feel like it, because that's not who I am, and I don't believe in that kind of stuff. I don't. But if you know, I mean, I'm obviously gonna have to call out somebody when they're wrong. I'll be willing to give them another chance. I'll just say one thing to them, and that'll be it. I won't be like other managers that will constantly add onto one onto something that they say after an employee makes a mistake. It's like they're trying to say stuff to put you down or to make you feel bad about your mistake, like that's the worst mistake you've made thus far in the world. I can't stand that. And that's why I prefer to work for myself or to work at home. Another thing, I mean, coworkers aren't that bad. I mean, sometimes, I might have. I mean, I've never really had any troubles with coworkers working. I mean, some of them, did lose patience with me if I made mistakes, but it wasn't like that bad. It's mainly the managers and the customers. Even though if I own my own business, I'm gonna have to deal with customers. If anything goes wrong, customers are gonna come to me because I'm the head. I'm pretty much the mastermind behind the entire empire. I'm pretty much the head of the army. So they're gonna come to me if something goes wrong. But I would rather that than to actually have to check in for somebody and work for somebody. Oh man, screw it. I'm hoping that I can hit the jackpot, the lottery. I know that's likely not gonna happen, but you know, it would be great if I could hit the lottery for a like multi millions of dollars. Wouldn't have to work again. Certainly wouldn't have to work again. But I have to be realistic. What are the odds of something like that happening? They're very slim. So the only option I'm really left with is to either work and save up. Just keep saving so I can actually start my own my own small business, and then from there, I can keep on work my small business, run my small business, and just keep investing and saving. Well, investments are actually more important than just simply saving, honestly. But if I just kept doing that, I could probably get to a point where I'll make it to financial freedom. I probably wouldn't have to work anymore, I'd live free because money won't be a problem. I wouldn't have to live paycheck to paycheck. And no more, of course, no more working for somebody. No more being spoken down to or treated like I'm some kind of servant, like I'm some kind of slave. Man, I hate that crap, man. I hate that. Have your bosses talk to you like you're some kind of slave, like you're below them, you're beneath them. I hate that crap. Can't stand that. This is why self-employment would be my salvation. It's definitely going to be my salvation if I can get there. I'm going to try to get there. I really want to get there. But for right now, I'm stuck working as a slave for another man. I'm stuck working as a slave for another man who feels like he can talk to me however they want, however he wants, however she wants, whoever be that power that's a notch above me. But anyway, I'm coming across 15 minutes in this video. I'm gonna have to end it. This is Jaws Skillful signing out. Leave your comments and opinions, and I'll see you later.